is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going here. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Dropping back, it's Moore. Makes a quick catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made at the play, the 29-yard line.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Back to pass. It's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country, and you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No, kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Screen pass was set up perfectly, but the defense makes a heck of a play to knock that ball away. I thought they might come up with a pick. In fact, the offense should be relieved it wasn't an interception because the only thing in front of him was an empty field.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's low. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Tailback takes the handoff again. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Oregon! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner heads out of bounds. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Gets loose. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And the tailback's got it again. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's hit just before the throw. And the ball is picked off. He can go. Powering through a tackle. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, it was like the defense was in the huddle there. They saw that from the very beginning. No chance of surprising them. Great job of flowing to the football to bring him down for a big loss.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And it's a direct snap. Boulders all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That completion makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To dart right down the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever. Back to throw. It's Moore. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. You know, heave the ball deep down that right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
He'll hand it off. Broken tackle still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Oregon. And 6 more points to the total. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And that's United for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
Throwing for his running back. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Breaks an open space. The ball carried by the wide receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive, and again from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Fleming. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle. They had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Toss play, running right. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Handing off on the draw play. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
On the ground, it's Hughes. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, trades some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Down to first and still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking for 6. That one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The linebacker shifting around now. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Trying to find room. It's Davison. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
But it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback and this offense, just not quite able to find the rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Hardy. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Extra point try coming now. VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Hardy. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. To throw, it's Nelson. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. The Ducks will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Will not be brought down. And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The best possible starting field position. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who's able.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive in the 21. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll tackle him at the 27. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Nelson. Hit just as he throws the ball. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape. This lower-ranked team came in here and